I started getting into the FiRE community in my mid-20s. It made so much sense to me. I loved saving and being frugal, and hated my job. I worked out that even without significant pay rises, in my current situation I could be retired by my early 40s. For a while it was my sole focus in life, and I realized that the way I was living was unhealthy. I still had a good 15+ years of working, and I knew I wouldn't enjoy any of them if I kept working at the wrong job and living in the wrong city. Cue an impossibly rash move. I quit my job and spent the next 6 months unemployed and rejigging my life. I completed a coding bootcamp, which also set me back £5,000, so I could switch to a more enjoyable career. I moved to a higher cost of living city. Still in the north of England but higher than the Midlands, where I previously lived. After I got a job, which paid £20,000 less per year than my previous job, I dragged my husband and 2 cats with me from a 3-bed house with a huge garden to a 2-bed grotty flat. That was over 3 years ago now. We saved to buy a house here, moved, had a child, and I got a couple of pay rises that, while good, bring me to a salary that is still £4,000 less than when I quit my old career. There are certain elements that might have worked out better financially if I had played it right, but ultimately I am so much happier in my new life. Husband and cats are happy, and we now have a little boy at home to suck our bank accounts dry. So on to the point. For the last 3 years it seemed to be one thing after another. Unemployment, needing liquid cash for a house, then for home renovations because we bought a total shithole. Now, at age 32, I am finally back to a point where I have spare cash that I can start putting away into investments on a regular basis. I can restart my FiRE goals. Unfortunately, the early 40s retirement days are long gone. My mortgage is almost 3x what it was back then, and the 3-year break, plus reduced salary, has pushed back my retirement age to somewhere between 50 to 55. I have to say, this doesn't scare me. I actually love my job now and don't see the next 20 years as a burden. They now excite me, especially with the unknowns that children bring to the table. Anyway, it's good to be back to the trenches with you guys, and if anyone is considering sacrificing FiRE time for quality of life, I am happy to offer my thoughts.